You know, with the music and with that view, we're kind of feeling like we're off the coast of Italy just a tad, don't you think? And an authentic Italian wine dinner. It's as close, actually, as the East Village here in San Diego. Martin Gonzalez, the owner and chef from Toast Enoteca, is here, and also Marcos Mizao, the import wine specialist, joining us this morning. Nice to have both of you here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We got a great event coming up. It's called Vinitalia, or Vinitaly. Yes. And you're pairing wines with Italian food. Talk about this event you have coming up.
Well, it's actually more of like a tasting event where we're going to be showcasing the top-rated wines in the Vinitaly event that they host every year in Italy, where every wine producer presents its wines for the year. So that's what we're doing there.
And you being located in Little Italy in San Diego, this is a perfect event for you. So
we're actually in East Village, 927 J Street.
My apologies, East Village, but you're an Italian restaurant in the East Village portion of San Diego. You got some, looks like mussels here, correct?
Yep.
Is this on the menu? This is a normal item?
This is on the menu. Actually, everything that we have here on the table is on the menu. And I designed the menu to pair with the wines that I have on the list. So people, when they come to my restaurant, they come here to enjoy wines.
So what is the real secret? Because people sometimes get confused. I'll bring in Marcos here a little bit, talk about the wines. How do you decide which wines pair the best with certain types of food?
Well, depending on if it's going to be, seafood, usually people tend to, go more for white wines, maybe, bubble sparkling wines or lighter reds. If you're going to have some red meats, obviously you're going to find some wines with more, structure, complexity. And, some of the wines that we're going to be showing at the event, actually these are some of them. We're going to be showing examples of, Sicily, Veneto, Tuscany, and also Abruzzo.
Which regions of Italy do you think produce the best wines?
That's a very tricky question because that goes with, all of us, our palates. But Tuscany is a fantastic area for wines, Veneto as well, Sicily, and of course, Piedmont.
Now you're with Young's Market Company, where you get your wines from, and then of course you paired together with the restaurant. How do you two end up partnering together for Vinitaly coming up this coming Wednesday?
Well, I call everyone that I get wines from and that start to participate with me. Yeah. Marcos here is one of my closest friends, and that we hang out all the time together. He's got also great wines. So this next Wednesday is going to be a great event. 6 to 9, $60 for almost 40 wines.
Wow, and you get to taste all these different types of wine. That comes inclusive with the price.
Yeah. And then validation in parking.
Okay, well, that's even better, because that almost is the cost of parking downtown in the East Village.
Yeah.
All right, so you got the mussels here. How would you pair this? What kind of wine would go well with this kind of a dish?
Well, I would say, a Verdicchio would be a great wine for it. It's a white wine. What do you think, Marco?
I would also pair this one with indigenous varietal from Piedmont called Arnese. That's a fantastic. That'll be a fantastic pairing. Also, another wine maybe from Piedmont called Gavi. Gavi, yes. I would strongly recommend that one.
Okay, so let's go down the table here. We got a pasta dish here. Describe what this is, and then describe the best wine for that particular dish.
Okay, there we have well, why don't we start with the salad?
Okay, let's go with the salad here, Luis.
We have, insalata finocchio arance, which is the fennel and orange sauce with some grana padano. What do you think would go well with that one?
With that one, I would suggest either a white wine from the Campania area, something like Greco di Tufo or Palangina, maybe a white wine from Sicily as well, and then the next
dish over here.
Why don't we go to that one? We have the macaroncini alla arrabbiata, which is a spicy tomato sauce with a little bit of pancetta and pecorino.
Okay, great. And talk about the wine that would go with that.
Probably I would pair it with an Aglianico. This Aglianico is also another wine that we find in the Campania area, close to Naples. Actually, that's because this dish has a little bit of a spice. It's a little spicy. So definitely the Aglianico, that varietal, goes really well with it.
What kind of wine is it? Is it a red or a white?
It's a red wine.
It's a red wine.
Yes,
okay.
From southern Italy.
Do you find that people who are more, they tend to like the red wines better? Do they also drink the white wines, or is it was one person pretty much strictly a red wine, one person a white wine?
It depends.
Depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends on the season. Depends how that wine's going to be paired with. There are many factors involved in the decision, let's say.
Well, it all looks delicious, and of course, people can come down. It's Toast Enoteca. It's in the East Village portion of downtown San Diego. It's this Wednesday. It goes from 6 to 9 p.m. Again, the total cost $60 per person. That includes the tasting, all the appetizers, and the parking as well.
Yep.
And 3 hours of just great tasting, some fantastic wines, and some great food, of course, down at Toast Enoteca.
So make reservations. Come and see us.
Come on down. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Nice to see both of you. And it smells delicious. I wish you could all come in. But you can do it on this coming Wednesday night. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.